Several women have spent the last several months constantly watching their backs. A man they say has been secretly watching them through their windows is still on the run.
We first reported on this man that back in July, Leon Brooks allegedly was captured on video near Tulane University. Women reported he was caught outside their homes, eyeing them outside in their most intimate spaces. WDSU reporter Jonah Gilmore found a history of lewd acts that raised the question why Brooks is still free.
I was in my room on my bed, so I was like looking at him, watching me like through my phone. So he was like literally like inches away from me, probably on the other side of the window.
A summer night in July turned into a nightmare when this man, police identified as 40-year-old Leon Brooks, was caught peeping through a window.
It is definitely unnerving that like this has happened multiple times and it keeps happening.
And it didn't stop there.
I think it was like 5 times in the span of 3 days.
According to Tulane police, Brooks was spotted on Ring cameras July 13th, 14th, and 15th, casing homes in the Carrollton neighborhood. One night, he took it a step further, picking up chairs to stack up and look through a bathroom window.
It's definitely scary that there's some pervert wandering around in the neighborhood targeting various houses of young women.
One video apparently captures a neighbor spotting Brooks in the act.
What you doing, man?
Before walking away and calling police.
We respond, and we want them to know that their safety is our priority.
Tulane Police Chief Frank Young says when they received the images, they immediately went to work.
In this particular instance, it was appropriate to send out a safety notice.
Blasting that notice to the entire Tulane community.
Those are very timely.
Trying to put together a timeline with the photos and location to make sense of the crime.
We get the information, we cobble it together, and our communications people puts it in the proper form, and it goes straight out.
And we did too. WDSU obtained records that revealed Brooks had a troubling history of obscenity and peeping.
Unfortunately, this is the type of crime where you do often see recidivism.
A May 2018 police report alleges Brooks stood outside a woman's home in Jefferson Parish with his pants down, and when the woman tried to confront him and defend herself, it got violent. Just 2 days later, reports show Brooks startled a woman as she was walking out of her house, said he had a gun, and forced her back inside to her bedroom.
It's not shocking because, like I said, he's clearly a pervert, so I don't really put anything past him, but it's disturbing nonetheless, and I'm very glad that he didn't do that to me.
According to the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office, Brooks was initially arrested on felony sexual battery charges, but records I reviewed show the Jefferson Parish District Attorney's Office reduced the charges. Criminal defense attorney Sarah Stravinsky says obscenity is a lower offense.
It doesn't require sex offender registration. Because of that, the sentence that he got was lower than it would have been if they had prosecuted him for sexual battery.
Brooks served 5 years in prison and was released in June of 2023 at the request of probation and parole. Just 5 months later, Brooks was back in backyards, allegedly prying on women's homes. This time, he crossed parish lines.
It's the kind of crime that people commit repeatedly, whether that's because of some kind of mental health issue or other underlying problem.
That time, Brooks was arrested for obscenity, peeping Tom, and criminal trespassing in New Orleans. According to the docket WDSU obtained, Brooks was present in at least 5 court hearings. His attorneys appealed bond reductions and mental competency hearings. One doctor testified that Brooks needed mental health treatment. All this before District Attorney Jason Williams refused to prosecute him.
It doesn't make sense to me. Why wouldn't you keep him behind bars when like this isn't a one-time occasion, like this is 3 or 4 times that this has kept happening? So I definitely am like, I can't make sense. Like it doesn't make sense. Like why wouldn't, when you see that there's a pattern and you see that there's multiple charges, like how are we not doing anything more?
WDSU reached out to the DA's office multiple times requesting an interview to find out why the charges were refused, but an interview was not granted.
If he were found guilty of a crime associated with these newest allegations, that would be basically automatic grounds to revoke his parole, and then he would have to go back to prison.
Some of Brooks' most recent alleged victims have been on edge for months, fearing the worst.
Honestly, do you feel safe?
Not particularly. I mean, I feel okay because my neighbors are wonderful and we all look out for each other, but it's definitely very disturbing that whoever this is managed to get inside our gated community that's supposed to be secure.
They have increased security around their homes while remain vigilant of their surroundings, hoping this peeping Tom gets the picture that his presence isn't wanted.
I think just being able to trust that, like, every time I walk outside my house at night, I don't have to be worried that some man's gonna like jump out the corner. Like, that would be nice, but it's also like difficult to ensure that. So like the least that could happen is that this man could be behind bars.
So we did reach out to the New Orleans Police Department for an update on this case. They tell us that there are active arrest warrants for Leon Brooks.
Well, if you have any information on his whereabouts, you're asked to contact authorities.